Welcome back to Buzz TV. I'm Steve Strum. This morning we have Will Kurtz from the law offices of William Kurtz. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us today. So, you are an attorney that recently has stepped out on his own.
I did. I retired from the Navy back in 2008. I wasn't an attorney in the Navy, but I was able to go to law school while I was in the Navy. I retired in 2008, and I went to the state attorney's office here in Duval County. I was a prosecutor for a few years, and then I went with one of the bigger law firms in town and did personal injury with them.
So, thank you for your service first.
My pleasure.
We were talking a little offset. You used to drive the ships.
Yes,
and not drive.
Well, they didn't let me handle the wheel, but I was the officer of the deck. So I told the people what to do, who was actually driving this ship. But yeah, the steering wheel back on the frigate back then was this big. You know, an Arleigh Brook destroyer is about this big.
No more Captain Hook.
No more Captain Hook.
All right. Well, so you got out of the Navy.
Yeah.
And why did you go into the law practice?
I couldn't see myself being behind a desk in an office building somewhere. I mean, for 20 years, that's not what I did. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to be able to go to court. I wanted to be able to argue cases. I wanted to help people where I could.
And so you recently went out on your own, and you are providing a little difference in the world of personal injury and criminal law.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm trying to. You know, I found that, and you will find with bigger law firms, the client who really needs help, they're not able to necessarily speak to their attorney as much as they want to. They'll talk to case managers, they'll talk to paralegals, sometimes they'll talk to multiple case managers over the life of a case. They may have 2 or 3 or 4 attorneys over the life of the case. When you hire me as your attorney, you get me. I have an assistant, but you get me. You get my cell phone number. I call my clients, they call me. And I tell them they have my cell phone number for a reason. You know, if I can't talk to you, I'll call you right back, and that's what I do. I'm more of a concierge type of service. I know that the bad word for attorneys is that, you know, we're never there for our clients because we're busy. We have so many cases. I just thought I could do less or do more with less, and that's what I want to do. So
the difference there, obviously, in your particular field of law, people aren't calling you because they are looking to start a business and they need to get documents together. They're looking to talk to somebody because they may be in one of the most vulnerable points of their life, whether they are incarcerated or arrested, or if they're personal injury, they may not be able to physically walk.
Yeah, that is the one of the, you know, the bad thing about what I do is that when people call me, they are in trouble. They have a family member call me and because they're in jail, or they've just been hit by a semi truck. They can't work. They don't have a car. They don't know what the next step is, and so yeah, I mean they're in bad positions at that time.
If people want to find out more about you, your firm, what's the best way to connect with you?
Well, my phone number will be 904-599-3152, or they can reach me on the web at Will at Kurtz Law Group, KURTZ lawgroup.com. Facebook is and Twitter, Instagram, they're all at kurtzlawgroup.com. But the best way to get a hold of me is call me, 904-599-3152.
And for the folks that are tuning in and they're wondering, when should I call that attorney, considering this is our Ask the Attorney segment, if we were to ask a question to you, it would be, well, when should we call you?
Well, I tell folks, you know, if you're pulled over by the police, they're doing their job. But the first thing that should come out of your mouth is, I don't want to talk to you without my attorney present. Call me as soon as you can at that point. If you're involved in a car accident, or you know someone who is involved in a slip and fall, or they're injured because someone else didn't do something they were supposed to, call right away. Because depending on the insurance company, they are very aggressive, and they will start calling you, and they will try to get you to settle the case for pennies on the dollar right away. They'll try to get you to sign releases right away so that you have no recourse later, and sometimes it's too late. So as soon as possible after something happens.
So something goes sideways, call you, and don't sign anything and don't speak to anybody without counsel of attorney.
Of course, yes. There's a reason why you have that right to do that.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for joining us today. And again, thanks for your service, both in the military as well as the service to the North Florida area.
Thank you.
Guys, thanks for joining us on Buzz TV. If you like us, share us. Remember, live with gratitude.